Welcome to the Ben Daniel podcast where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. In Kelly we trust. Kelly Krauskopf got rid of Kirstie Sides, brought in Stephanie White. Got rid of Lynn Dunn, brought in Amber Cox. Stephanie White bringing in assistant coaches. Stephanie White bringing in a strength coach. Stephanie White bringing in a developmental coach. His name, Keith Porter, aka Chief Keef. The fever love so I don't know. They call him Chief Keith, folks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Keith Porter in the gym with Caitlin Clark, folks. There's something to be said about practicing with a purpose. There's something to be said about putting tools in your game, putting tools in your arsenal, so when you come across these problems in game, you have the requisite skills to find solutions. You have the skills required to go out and get buckets, the skills required to pin a defender behind you while you operate a 2-on-1 after a pick and roll with Aaliyah Boston. You have the skills, so you're not thinking, do I floater? Do I pull up with a midi? Do I go right by? It's just second Nate. Oh, it's just a whoop. Every single whoop. Every single whoop. Folks, we're going to see a lot of that this year. Caitlin Clark penetrating into the paint. Instead of stop popping for a midi, instead of driving by a defender, it's going to be a lot of a lot of floaters. Get ready for it. Caitlin Clark adding to her game in the gym with Chief Keith himself. Folks, this is what we love to see. This is what we love to see, practicing with '25 is going to be an MVP season, folks. There is no other way to put it. 2025 is going to be an MVP season. Not necessarily because of what we're seeing here, but just because of the pure grind that Caitlin Clark loves. She loves getting in the gym, grinding, the process, training, getting better, getting stronger, adding tools. This is the stuff that she lives for. She doesn't want to do a commercial with Peyton Manning. Yeah, that was cool. She'd rather do this. She doesn't want to be, well, maybe she does want to be in a booth with Taylor Swift. Maybe she does want to be, but before she gets there, she wants to be in the gym with Keith Porter, practicing her skills. This is the difference between last offseason and this offseason. This is the difference between then and now. Last offseason, there wasn't an offseason. This offseason, folks, this is almost like a Chet Holmgren sitting his whole entire rookie year and just sitting out his entire rookie and just training his entire rookie season with NBA staff, NBA trainers, NBA coaches. So when he finally plays against Wemby, they're the same rookie class. It's like, damn. Well, yeah, Chet's been in the lab for a year. Chet's been getting busy for a year. He's been preparing for this. Caitlin, we saw what she did post-Olympic break. 3 weeks, 2 weeks. We saw how much muscle she put on just in that short amount of time. But Ben, nobody can gain muscle in 2 weeks. You're right. Nobody can gain muscle in literally 2 weeks. That means by the time we got to the Olympic break and we start physically seeing the changes on her body, that means there's been at least 2 to 3 months of work prior being put in. Love to see it with Caitlin Clark. Love to see it with Keith Porter. By the way, the handle is looking tighter. The handle is looking much tighter. We're coming off these screens much sharper. This is just practice. But it's nice to see that aspects of the game that we sat and we saw that needs to improve, it's getting worked on. It's improving. Nothing that you see in this clip is useless. Nothing that you see in this clip we won't see next year during a game. In fact, I would argue everything that we've seen in this clip, we're going to see night 1 against the Chicago Sky. Everything that we see in this clip, we're going to see night 1 against the Chicago Sky. But of course, in typical Caitlin Clark fashion, we had to put on a shooting clinic. We had to put on a clinic, folks. 50 of 54 from 3. 50 of 54. I believe it's broken down. She makes 6 straight, then misses 1, makes 7 straight, then misses 1, makes 10 straight, then misses 1, 23 straight, so on and so forth. You do the math. I don't have the numbers literally in front of me, but it's something along those lines. She only missed 4 times. But you can just see it physically. She looks bigger. She looks stronger. I can't speak to her level of comfortability. She has to be more comfortable. Her confidence has to be higher. She's not going into a season of unknown. She's going into a season, oh no, I'm about to cook every damn one of the players on the court. I'm going to walk onto every court knowing I'm the best. There's not going to be any doubt. There's not going to be any visiting King Kai and getting better and over Olympic break. There's going to be none of that. I'm going to come out the gate belt to ass. I just hope that her other teammates are putting in the same amount of work. Aaliyah Boston, I hope you're in there putting in work in Unrivaled. I saw Angel Reese putting in work with Fee. I want to see Aaliyah Boston putting in work with Brianna Stewart. I want to see Aaliyah Boston putting in work with Dearica Hamby. I want to see Katie Lou Samuelson putting in work with these players. I want to see Lexi Hull putting in work with Kate Martin. Where's my Lexi Hull Kate Martin video? So while Caitlin Clark's in the gym, that's great. I know Kelsey Mitchell's training hard. I don't need to worry about those two. I know Caitlin and Kelsey, they're going to give me over 20 a game. Easy. It's the rest of y'all I'm worried about. I'm just saying. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I appreciate all of the support. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel. I will so greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time, and as always, take it easy.